Hello, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to my channel. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Libra Tarot reading. Libra Love Tarot Reading. Love reading, channeled love messages. A reading where we're going into their thoughts, their feelings for you, intentions, next moves, next steps. Is anyone making one? Is there something you need to know? Let's take a deep dive, Libra, and see what's coming in today. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us what we need to see for Libra today. Please show us the cards. Ahu. The Two of Swords. Right off the bat, that is your energy. Okay. The Two of Cups is in reverse. The Seven of Wands is in reverse. This is somebody you are not talking to, Libra. It's connecting with the King of Wands. Interesting. It's an Aries energy. And it's one King of Four under our Emperor energy. Yeah, I was about to say, what is somebody getting the courage to do? What is somebody wanting to do here? Like a bold move, literally here, because they're in their head. Going back and forth. They haven't somebody here hasn't let you go. And they're literally trying to formulate what they want to say, or they're writing messages in their head. It's just not even a question. Catty corner here with our Two of Swords. Again, Moon and Libra energy is the Eight of Wands, which is in reverse. Mercury and Sagittarius energy around communication. But it's not so fast. It's generally a fast energy, not really here. And the Mercury energy, just very validating as well with the Two of Swords here, around being in their head and trying to figure out what to say, or maybe how to say it, or how to communicate, breaking some kind of silence here. Yeah, because it feels like somebody is like building up the courage to do that. The Sun is in reverse. Look at our fox here. This is a placement for me in my readings at the Tarot Closet where their energy is really strong. We have the Four of Pentacles here. Our fox looks a little bit defeated. Like they wanted this, but there are other things that went on or are going on around this person, you could say. It's definitely been a while since maybe you have communicated. Or just even that, yeah, they're revealing something here that they're trying to articulate. And I'm wondering, because the Two of Cups is in reverse, it's in the partnership placement. It's really validating also here with our Eight of Wands in reverse. It's catty corner, but it's also directly connecting, kitty cornered here with the Eight of Wands, and also forming this triangle with the King of Wands. So no contact, no communication, and or in separation. Wanting to is, yeah, really strong, but like this is literal for me in the Seven of Wands and the Eight of Wands in reverse. It's like starting messages also in their head, like, okay, this is what I would say, or this is what I want to say. And if they're actually typing it out, maybe writing it, but that might not be the case for everyone. It's this energy of, yeah, like, no, that's not right. Okay, forget it. I'm not going to send it, or I'm not going to send it now, or I'm not going to make the call, whatever. The Fool is in reverse. The Queen of Swords is in reverse. This is more of your energy, Libra. It's Libra ruled by Venus, which of course is your ruling planet. And there's an energy here of not being honest. I mean, and it's here with the Fool. So there's definitely, around this person, there was a strong kind of pulling away. Emotionally especially. Somebody was, for sure, careless with your heart. The Three of Wands is also in reverse. Yeah, this is really validating, gosh. And so is the Four of Swords. More of your energy, Libra. It's Jupiter in Libra. The thing is, you come out of the Three of Swords, which is also your energy. When you go to the Four of Swords, You know, this energy of whatever happened, like pausing, taking a break, not talking, recovering and healing. The thing about this reversal energy for me, in particular, right in between whatever separated you or had you not talking, again, it could be all of the above for you, is the Two of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Wands in reverse. So again, there's this energy of being really restless, like wanting to, there's something they want to say to you. They're having a really hard time holding it back. Just even more validation for me with the Ten of Wands in reverse. Like they want to, there's some kind, I don't know what the guilt is about, but I'm feeling like there's a reason that they just want to lighten these up. Like there's something they want to say to you, just get off their chest. It does feel like a bold move because a lot of you, I would say really probably most of you are in some form of break or separation, no contact here. And this is, a lot of this is about, well, yeah, breaking that silence, you know. The Three of Wands, the Sun in Aries energy. And it's interesting because that puts the Sun in reverse and it's literally here with the Sun in reverse. So that's a coming together energy. It's the opposite here. It's delays around that. It's things kind of having fallen apart. Things that you had talked about or that you were waiting on. It could be literal, yeah. Gosh, look, the Seven of Swords is here. We have a runner. It could be literal around some major life-changing decisions, some travel energy, choices between things, a life somebody's in, whatever it is. It's been really clear from the beginning that this is no contact, no communication, and or in separation. The person you're not talking to, someone you're not talking to, that ran. This is Aquarius energy and Uranus energy. And there's also an energy of not being honest here, dishonesty. Yeah. So, whoa, that was some weird throat chakra energy. It really makes even more sense why I have this feeling like it would be a pretty big deal for them to just kind of appear out of nowhere. Look, the Emperor's in reverse. My gosh, right here with the Seven of Swords, I mean, that is just runner energy. Ego, there's some immature energy there. Divine Masculine, a strong imbalance, I want to tell you that. Mars and Aries, I mean, cardinal sign energy, just like you Aries, or you Libra, excuse me. And, well, it's connected to the root chakra, the Emperor. So is the Devil energy, and so is the World card. So there's something there for sure in that World card. It's like a person you were waiting on to make a choice or make some kind of specific move. And we can see that's been the opposite of that. This person definitely ran to some capacity. It could be completely from the relationship, but also being honest about their feelings or honest about something in their life. They definitely are in that energy. Yeah, gosh. So the emotional kind of navigation has been really clear for me. And it's also really validating here in our Five of Wands. You can see there's a beaver here on their log, and they're rolling down, it looks like maybe a river. Look at all the waves. Lots of waves here. That's emotional energy, despite this being the wand energy around movement, Saturn and Leo energy. So just themselves, yeah, I mean, it could obviously be that there's other elements here in life. These wands perhaps representing location, other people, because they're challenges or obstacles. And you can see the beaver here sitting on this tree, holding on to, like, maybe trying to gather these wands to move. This is, for me, it could be a lot of things, of course, and that might be like a few of them adding up for you, but it's a really clear validation around the emotional navigation. And that wasn't meant to sound like a poem, but it did. Because they're just like hurriedly, you know, they look a little bit panicked, you know, around all these feelings here, which are connecting to you, the person that they're not talking to, that's separated, no contact from. They're getting, it's like they're trying to sort it all out, I guess you could say. What exactly has gone on here. Queen of Cups is in reverse. Four of Wands is in reverse. The Death card is here. The Page of Wands is in reverse. Gosh. Two of Pentacles is in reverse. Just even the way it's coming in today. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Star is here. The Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. And I need to bring in these last energies that are yours because that's how it goes. And that's it. And the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Swords. Yeah, there's not a lot of sleep here. In fact, even with our Sun in reverse, it's a validation of still being in that moon energy, like in the night. So it's really validating for me, Nine of Swords, Gemini and Mars energy, that they're not sleeping really very well at the moment. And this is what they're doing here in this Five of Wands energy. There's a lot of emotional sorting out that they're doing in their head. They're totally in their head. And a lot of this is around what they want to say. So it's also this energy of, well, you come out of the Five of Wands and you go into the Six of Wands. And that would be for me around some communication that they're trying to have or do or say, whatever that is. We're going to look at these in just a moment, okay? But this is like where they are. It's also really validating with our Queen of Cups in reverse, Cancer energy. Yeah. And, you know, that's a very healing and nurturing energy. So the reversal energy here is also really validating that. And it's just really validating for me in general that this person you're not talking to, that there's been hurt here. And this is the thing. It's connecting to our Four of Swords in reverse. But even how the cards are coming together for you today, Libra, you can see these Three Swords here are in reverse. There's the fourth one here, of course, with our possum. They're really standing out to me. And that's a healing energy. That is an apology, which I feel like you never got. This is what they're trying to do. And it could be literal here with our Four of Wands, that it's the way the last conversation you had, how it ended. If it was in person, it may have been at that gathering, at that wedding. But I want to validate if it was around coming together, or it was even around marriage. It's pretty validating here. Maybe somebody walked away from the conversation or stopped communicating because they definitely ran, and it could be literal for you that was what they're running from, you know. That is a Venus energy, which is your planet, but it's actually an Aries energy. Yeah, and more validation of that with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So both perhaps around where the last conversation took place for some of you, but also really validating, were you in a life? Were you building it? Was it on the table? What's going on with the Death card? Well, it does connect to me with kind of like where things, whatever happened here. You know, the ending. But the other thing that's been really clear that was coming in for you as well is perhaps if it's someone that you're trying to let go of or put a pin in it, you know. But it's also really, really strong here, validating around the death of this person's ego, because it's really strong here, and the Emperor in reverse. There's a strong imbalance again, connecting to that root chakra, which is a very centered energy. It's like the basic energy, knowing who you are and what you want and what you're doing. And it's the total opposite of that. So, but that's also, again, around the death of the ego and saying what really should have been said a long time ago. Again, the apologetic energy is really strong, and that's the thing. It's also really validating here in the Star in the upright. Aquarius energy, healing energy, a lot of healing energy, actually. And our Stag is not only here with the very bright star and surrounded by stars above the clouds here, the clarity, the inner clarity around this person, but it's, look at all the poppies that are here. And that's a very strong connection for me here at the Tarot Closet to the making peace and the energy that's here, the healing energy. The inner clarity that they know now. It's like, I know what this was and what I did and what I should have done a long time ago, but they're definitely having trouble with it. And Page of Wands in reverse here with the Three of Wands in reverse. It really is around everything that happened. It's kind of like an immature energy around that movement. And look, it's wanting to connect right here with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So that validation around the struggle around commitment is just here. Validating. Nine of Pentacles in reverse also. Stubborn, look. And it's around well, you could say for some of you around a wake-up energy. Somebody needing to make a massive decision. A final decision. There's a bear here in our Nine of Pentacles. And again, it's in reverse. So it's validating around things not being worked out here. Something happened if you were heading to the Ten of Pentacles, because we also have that in reverse. Yeah. Where's the 10th Pentacle? It's here. And the Two of Pentacles. Imbalance and decision. I mean, it's just really clear, but whatever it's about it. Again, it could be a combination of things with distance and people and work, because that's also here that somebody I feel like just puts a lot into work and money. In any case, again, whether it's just one thing or it's sort of all of them. Wait a minute. Nine of Pentacles. That's really funny because I was saying how stubborn they are, and I think I even said Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and it's actually the next card here that just came through. And this is what I meant. Look, it's a donkey. Stubborn. Already a very slow energy, the slowest moving knight, like requiring a lot of patience. You know, there's a lot of work. It's slower, again, but this reversal is even more so. It's kind of, yeah, like not working on it, being stubborn about it, about some major changes. Because one of those pentacles was yours. What's the other one been? Like, feels like it's around something major, like maybe travel, relocation, a job, other people, obviously. So interesting. Knight of Pentacles is here in reverse. And of course, the Nine of Pentacles, the Lovers card, is here. Okay, so this is a lot of why they're sleepless. This person hasn't let you go. There's a I still love you energy here. A deep love, actually. It is a soulmate energy. If you are a twin flame, the energy's here. Not everybody is, so, you know, take it or leave it. But I'm going to bring it through. I'm your messenger. Don't kill the messenger. It is a Gemini energy. And it's Archangel Gabriel. Love, matters of the heart. This is what's keeping them awake at night. You. The fact that this is somebody who knows what this is now. It's definitely, at least it's been at this point too little, too late. Who also knows that they have owed you, gosh, an apology. Ace of Cups is here, as you can see. The deck I chose for you today, the Tarot Closet. The feelings, it's really validating the Lovers for me in the Nine of Swords. What's keeping them awake? It's totally overflowing. Their feelings for you. This is somebody who still loves you and realizes what it is. Is it too little, too late? I mean, to some degree, maybe, depending on your situation. I want to remind you, I'm bringing these down as I talk, that, wow, yeah, if you hear, see, or suspect my content and anywhere, in any way, shape, or form, and it's not here on my verified channel on YouTube, the Tarot Closet, it means somebody is taking it, stealing it. And yeah, we're very aware and we're very much doing a lot about it. So keep those emails coming in whatever shape or form. Again, whether it's the stagnant videos, you know, that don't change, the still screen, and the voice that belongs to no one, if you know what I mean, but you recognize some of my reading style, you hear just enough. Other platforms, whatever. The email's in the video description and on the About Me page. I really appreciate that. Four of Cups in reverse. The truth is, I haven't let you go. I'm sorry for how I left things. I'm sorry for everything that happened. I still love you. My gosh, I can't even sleep. They're not sleeping at the moment. It's really clear. And in this Seven of Cups energy, I kind of almost feel like this is them reflecting on it all. This Hase here, as we say in Austria. bunny, rabbit, commitment issues, choices, but also this can be definitely representing some illusion, that somebody's been under for a while and they're definitely coming out of it. And then here we are with the Knight of Swords. More of your energy, Libra, and it's Libra and Mercury, and that's the thing. This is the person that you're not talking to who really wants to say this to you, who really wants to talk to you, who's dying to talk to you, really. It's a very fast-moving energy, and a lot of that has already been coming through here. So whether you see them or the message comes through the call, whatever, this is really clear for me that they have inner clarity of how they behaved, how things were left, what is still going on, and what they want you to know. And what they're dying to say to you quite literally. Look, even just the Seven of Cups in the upright connecting to all the stuff, everything that happened here in terms of commitment or lack thereof. A swordfish coming out of the water. Again, look at all the waves. We know that there's a beaver there, riding that with those Five of Wands, navigating it, but everything that they want to say to you. Let's bring in some oracle. Validation, clarity, new insight. I'm not reading it in reverse. New insight, look, insight at the bottom of the deck. That's more of the star energy and the clarity and about everything that they're desperate to say to you, that they want to say to you. They're dropping little pebbles in here to bring the water level up so they can see this flower here, so they can get a closer look. This is definitely they're realizing what this is or was, you could say, how they still feel, what they never did and said, including the apology, which they should have done a long time ago. Luck is here. The thing about this is a Jupiter energy, and it does connect me to the Wheel of Fortune. It's like a turning point, a new cycle kind of energy, timing. But what a lot of what this feels like is where this person is, just even how it's connecting with insight, like how lucky they were. And it's almost like they're here, going out, waiting for this. It's like this crow is out here, all these fish falling here from the sky. Right place, right time. What they had, what they lost, what they still dream about, think about. Curiosity. This is a very strong Page of Swords energy, so watching whatever it is you're doing, wherever you are, so social media energy high. But I want to tell you, if you're connected through other people or friends or close in proximity, it could even be like a showing up kind of energy, This crow is here at the door peeking in and curious, what are these? What's it? Well, rain boots. Do you wear that in the rain? That connects to the water and the stormy weather and emotions. Do you have your rain boots off here in a different kind of energy? Because that's the thing about the Four of Swords in reverse for you as well. And the Jupiter, again, in Libra energy. Have some timing energy here if you are trying to let go or you want to just put a pin in it, of navigating your heartbreak and navigating the feelings. It's really what they're saying. I have to say it does feel very open-hearted and sincere. And it feels really for me like a matter of time when there's a communication again, that there is a very sincere, open, emotional apology in this open-hearted energy. And it's coming through very strongly here today now. Also with the gift, the crow holding the button. You need to sew that onto something, open-hearted here on the star, the healing energy. Somebody has their fingers crossed that they didn't blow it forever. They're holding this sacred space. As you can see, there are two crows here. They're kind of standing over this nest. There's eggs in here which need to be nurtured, possibilities, life together. Had you built it? Were you building it? Was it on the table? Still holding on to that I haven't let you go energy is so strong. And oh my gosh, look at this. Coming in a balanced energy, because that has not been the case around this person. Balance is here, and this is the thing. It connects me to you, Libra. It connects me to justice, the truth. It connects me to this person making it right. Yet, look, our crow's feathers are kind of ruffled and they have their back to the other crow who's looking over there. Communication. This is what they want to say, and it's what they're dying to say, not just here that they want to tell you. Again, if you can see each other, messages, phone calls, emails. The timeline feels, there's not a lot of prediction in timeline anyway regarding tarot, but it does feel like there is a high possibility, and at some point there will be anyway, because this is, what is this? Is it unrequited love? Are we in a twin flame connection for some of you? Whatever the case is, it's two people who are still connected, who love each other. But it might be someone that you're trying to let go. It's somebody who really has a whole lot of insight and realizing and clarity what they did, what they still want to say to you, what they should have said to you, what's unfinished. There are so many things left unsaid. Energy is strong. Speaking of which, the Tarot Closet channeled love messages from their higher self, a huge distinction. I have so many regrets. Well, that's also not surprising. Don't ever change. I am sending you telepathic messages. It's High Priestess energy. I fear you have moved on. Valid fear. Will you wait for me? Went right here on Sacred Space. Libra, my heart is yours. It's here on the Lovers. The Ace of Cups and the Nine of Swords, not sleeping. I am waiting for the right time. It's right above what again is justice energy, but the divine feminine, divine masculine energy. This bird literally on a wire, wow. Leonard Cohen, I'm looking at you up there. Yeah, and that's like deeply felt balance connection as well. Justice energy, fate, karmic law, spiritual justice. You are my biggest wish. Oh my gosh. Here also on the star. I made so many mistakes. Right here where I have so many regrets on communication. I'm sending you telepathic messages. I received your telepathic messages. It was me, not you, Libra. And the last channeled love message, Libra. I am always with you. Yeah, this was deep, and it is sincere, but I can feel there's a lot of hurt that's here, but it's a beautiful reading. Libra, thank you for watching me here at the Tarot Closet. I look forward to seeing you next time.